Guten Morgen! It is August 28th at 7:30 in the morning. Apologize if my voice is a little bit hoarse this morning. Getting a little sick. We may be inside today due to the rain, so I will film the indoor session we have because I haven't showed you guys what we do inside yet if the weather is unplayable. So I'll show you guys that, and then I need to fix my car as I backed into a pole the other day. So going to go to a few body shops today and see what kind of quote they can give me for fixing my car. And then buying a few packs of Dayquil because I'm feeling absolutely terrible right now. But first thing is first, and that's getting over this cold. So let's get this day started. First stop of the day was a fail. Going on to shop number 2. Good news, got a quote. Bad news, $1,400. Wasn't expecting to be that high. I got a quote last week from a body shop in the same city, and he said $400. So $1,000 difference between the two shops in the same city, which is a little bit sketchy. Got some decisions to make, to say the least. Was in there for about an hour talking to the guy. Trusted him more than I trusted the guy that said $400. So maybe you get what you pay for. But one thing I've learned over the course of 20 plus years is to always do your own research. So I'm gonna see how much doors cost on my own. This guy said $488 for a new one, which isn't even counting the paint and stuff. It's just a base door, which means that it's just like a standard primer. I'm gonna see if I can find a used one online and save a little money. If not, $1,400 bucks! Plot twist, we are doing the beep test for the 3rd time this season. It is still rainy outside, so I thought for sure we would be inside playing in the gym, which we are, but we are not playing, we're doing a fitness test. So change of plans, wasn't expecting to run today, but after doing a few miles last night, I feel up to it. Although I'm hacking up stuff and coughing and sneezing. So my time may not be very good today, but still shooting for 14 being sick. I got 14.1 last time I did the beep test. But stick around to the end of the video and I'll talk to you guys a little bit about how to be successful with the beep test. I had absolutely no idea on how to prepare for it when I was a freshman in college or even in high school. So I'll give you guys a little insight on how to properly prepare yourself for this excruciating test. It's not that bad.
Oh, man. But legend, what, 15, 16? What are you going for?
I'm feeling like 8.5. 9 today.
9 today? Is that what you're going
around it?
Alright, just got done with the beep test. I'll talk to you guys a little bit about my score in 1 second, but first I just want to mention something I brought up this morning, and that's about doing your own research. So I'm on eBay right now and I'm looking at rear back doors for Cooper Clubman S's. And for a brand new door, it's around $400 to $500. Even going up to $600 for an S model one. So I do have an S, so I thought, $600 for them to install it, for them to ship it, it will be probably around $1,000 to $1,100. So that's still saving me $300 because the body shop that I went to this morning said it would cost $1,400. So I was like, okay, I can save $300 here or there. But looking at used ones, they're around $350 to $400. So looking at a used one right now for $350. So $350. Let's see what we got here. Let's offer $325. Just see, $325. I am pretty set on this door, so I'm just gonna make an offer on it right now. $325 I'm gonna say. I think that's a pretty fair offer, review offer. I am good with that. Accept, submit. 325, 325, 325, and I have won the item. Well, maybe I should offer it a little bit lower. So I just won the item. All right, so as of right now, this is a $325 mistake. It's gonna be a lot more than that, I think, because I have to have them install it, or have somebody install it. I'm not sure if it's the same body shop that I went to today that I'm gonna have install it, but there's no way I can install anything for a car besides like a phone charger. I am not mechanic savvy whatsoever, so I'm gonna pay for this right now. And so let's talk about the beep test. Beep test. What you need to know to improve your next beep test score. We just had our third beep test of the year. This was by far the best one for me personally, and it was when I was sick and hadn't trained in over 4 days. So kind of strange how that works out, but the conditions were favorable as we were inside. It was cool and it was on a hard surface. So all those factors combined, I got a 15.2, and that's by far the best score I've had in the beep test in 12 years of playing soccer and taking fitness tests. So I guess you could say I'm in the best shape of my life. I don't feel like I am personally. I feel like I can improve a lot more than 15.2, but 15.2 today, I was second best on the team. The first place guy got 15.4. So just got beaten today. I've been first in the last 2 beep tests. So you actually are talking to someone who has succeeded on the beep test, who has gotten to a high level on it, who wasn't dead last on his team. So you are talking to someone who knows what he's talking about. So now that we've gotten that out of the way, let's move on to a few things to improve your own beep test. I would say the first thing that you guys should do is perform a warm-up. Don't just go into the beep test thinking that it's going to be a piece of cake. You don't need to stretch. You don't need to have a few warm-up runs. Warm up efficiently and effectively. Some coaches like to surprise their athletes by randomly taking the test. So it is hard to prepare your body at times, but if you're an athlete, you should always eat well, you should always sleep well, you should always hydrate. Preparation comes in a daily routine for most athletes. However, if you are made aware of the beep test a few days prior to taking it, make sure we're taking extra steps to staying hydrated, to not eating too much the day of the test. We were just told about the test today, so I had no preparation whatsoever. I had a massive lunch and I was feeling it about halfway through the test. So again, if you are made aware of the test a few days prior, make sure we're drinking extra fluids and having those light meals before the run. So prepare your body is the second tip. Third tip is to mentally toughen yourself. The mind is much weaker than the body. The mind says you can't go another level or another 2 or 3 beeps. The body can, but the mind can't. So you have to break that mental barrier of saying, I can achieve 2 or 3 more beeps. You want to channel your thoughts into something that's not about running. So think about a TV show, think about girls, think about eating. Whatever it takes to get you distracted is what's going to help you succeed in the test. Last tip is to ignore the boasters. So people that talk the talk, but you don't see them walk the walk. What they have to say they may know, but until they show it, don't trust what they're having to say. You guys saw that I did well in the beep test. You have visual proof that I did well. I came in second on the team in the beep test. So you know what I'm saying is true and accurate, but don't listen to people that talk the talk and can't back up what they're saying. you are going to have a lot of people on your team say that you can reach level 14 or 15 without running at all. They are either full of crap, they have taken a different fitness test, or they have taken a modified beep test. There is absolutely no way that you are going to score past level 13 if you don't consistently run. And when I mean a lot, I mean 4 or 5 times a week of running on your own. That's not including practices. There are exceptions to this, because some people are just genetically gifted at running, but I'm assuming that you're not, and you're going to have to work your ass off in order to achieve a high score. So if you guys want to improve your beep test score dramatically, make sure to follow every single tip that I mentioned, and you will succeed. And as always, make sure to like and subscribe if you guys like this kind of content. Helps out the channel. Leave a comment down below if you have any questions regarding anything I said, and I will check you guys in the next video. Peace!